Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick a rock reading on what are your person's thoughts based off the last time they saw you, or when they see you, what goes through their mind. So group one will be this rock. Group two will be this rock. And I'm gonna hold them together. And then group one, and then group two. You can pause here if you need more time, but I'm gonna start with this rock, if you chose this one. Okay. So, group one, I hope you're doing well. Let's find out, what is this person that you have in your mind, their last or current thoughts when they saw you. Seven of Cups wanted to fly out first. So clearly confusion over some kind of ending. Ace of Cups. They could have chose another option. That's what it's seeming like. That was part of the betrayal. So when they look at you, they think of you being a missed chance, or what they chose wrong. Something about like healing the heart, or yeah, healing the heart. When they see you, they think of you being their wish fulfillment, but it's burdensome to them because probably seems like they're not gonna get their wish fulfillment. There still is like a amends. They need to make an amends. Eight of Swords. It's been quite some time that this person has gone through dark night of the soul. They've been trying to cycle out lessons from the relationship with you. Yeah, it looks like it's over. This fell on top of the Ten of Swords. And they would have to come back humbly to try to have some kind of revamped new beginning with you, where they can feel like, okay, I'm worthy of having something to show for and offering something in the physical. It seems as though the ending of the separation has given this person a lot to think about, which has been burdensome to them because they realize what the option truly was. That was like a no-brainer. And it seems like they have to, I'm start from the bottom. I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, they could still be trying to free themselves from some kind of third-party interference, whether that be whatever you think this Seven of Cups was that they chose that caused some kind of ending. That's what this person's currently thinking about. Let me get a clarifier for this. What is this person's thoughts last time they saw group one, or what are their current thoughts when they see group one? Thief. Sheds light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Shadow attributes, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Okay. So this one fell upright, and then two fell facing this one. Okay. Child eternal. Light attributes, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Shadow attributes: inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. It seems as though this person could have thought that you wanted something from them, from some kind of effort that you put in. Someone here could have done a lot that wasn't asked for, but it was just their being, their optimism, their transformational spirit. And I feel like that was you being some kind of their last thoughts the last time they saw you was you helped them see things with fresh eyes, like where their heart truly lies or something. Martyr and visionary come out with child eternal. Light attribute: learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Shadow attribute: addiction to self-pity. And then visionary. Light attribute: capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Yeah, I feel like this person thought that you wanted something from them, like their creative resources, their creative ideas, their money, their affection, or yeah, this person could have thought like they're a powerful being, but now they're feeling very humbled because of the ending of what is going on between you. I feel like their last thoughts or current thoughts when they see you is that they feel a sense of hopefulness that there can be some kind of new beginning, possibly wanting to make an amends or humbly come towards you after some time of having you heavy in their thoughts that's been like burdensome to them, because they saw you as like a wish fulfillment, but now that seems like it's gonna take a lot of toiling, like work, hard work. It's gonna take a lot of time, and I feel like this person is trying to maintain some sense of moderation or fairness and balance within the situation, because now I feel like they're seeing things clearly, or they're trying to see things more optimistically beyond feeling bogged down in their mind from the limitations that they're perceiving in their mind with the Eight of Swords. It seems as though they could have been feeling sorry for themselves. Just when it came to like the intensity of the emotions, I feel like they've been emotionally overwhelmed with the thought of coming towards you, trying to make an amends, trying to make wrongs right. And it seems as though, yeah, that brought on a lot of anxiety or limited thinking, making them close themselves off to the possibilities before. But now I feel like when they see you, they fantasize about the possibilities that still can be, even beyond the ending of this, which the Ten of Swords is smack dab in the middle. I mean, they're clearly grieving and feeling betrayed in the situation, or they're thinking of some sense of betrayal that happened when it comes to you too. And they still feel love, attraction to you when they see you, when they think about you. And it seems as though it brings them a lot of like grief. It seems like they have to transcend a lot and be selfless in a matter of like surrendering themselves to the outcome of this beyond whatever efforts that was put in. It seems like they're trying to make a hard choice, trying to gain more information but I feel like they're still contemplating though. Like there's something about them needing to sacrifice something about service for oneself or a cause. Selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So it just seems like something about this person's values being at play. Maybe they didn't choose based off their values or where they saw their future, like with the visionary card. It seems as though they're trying to envision some kind of optimistic, bright future with you beyond feeling bogged down in their mind about the situation. Because I feel like they held something more precedence over you, or something looked more shinier than you. They think about how that was, like, all that glitters isn't gold, or some, whatever that saying is, like, because it seems like that was a sense of with the Knave of Coins and Temperance being at the bottom of that, and then the Lovers. It seems like when they think about you, they think optimistically now beyond the ending and how bad things may look. Like it seems like it's not going to come together because there's a completion here. But this also is like the infinity loop of endings and beginnings. So they feel like this is something that probably never got off the ground. And even though it may seem like a long shot, they still want to revive things with the Ace of Cups because now they see the better option. It seems like though you give this person space and the ability to see things through your perspective or through another perspective rather than staying stuck, being like something about harshness. So like putting someone in a box, jumping to assumptions, conclusions, and like prejudices or something. Yeah, something about someone being a prejudice, not being a, but like being close-minded. Yeah, not being curious and willing to understand the multifacetedness and the, I'm hearing intrinsic or unique qualities that is you. I feel like this person thinks of how attractive you are with the Lovers and how upright you held yourself. You basically was honest and gave this person enough space to contemplate and think things through beyond the confusion or feeling bogged down in your mind. I feel like you let this person come to their own conclusions, which they recently have seen you like not want anything from them. Because maybe they thought you were gonna like come back. Like maybe they thought this option was gonna stay around because it just seems like there's a lot of people lined up wanting their attention or at their door. There's like many opportunities coming at this person. And beyond that, they see the one opportunity that's like a no-brainer. But still there's healing that needs to be done. I feel like this person is currently doing that when they think of you. I feel like you initiate a sense of like evolution, change. Like you give this person like fresh eyes, like a clear vision. You help them nurture their inner child and see like the transformation within this connection being possible beyond whatever doubt there may be, instead of feeling sorry for themselves, or instead of feeling guilty about or regretful about whatever whatever caused a sense of despair and hurt feelings in this connection. I'm like contemplative of like calling this a connection, but it seems as though this person still has there is a sense of like them being determined about like still feeling a strong sense of attraction to you and still trying to do something about that. Based off this person's thoughts, I feel like they view you as fine within yourself, not truly really needing them, and that's what makes you a viable option out of the many who just seem like they're all just one and the same. They're manifesting you, which is trying to change the shifts of closing out some kind of old cycle, and some kind of change. They want a new beginning with you because they know where their abundance lie with the World card. They want to apologize. This is definitely someone from the past. There could be arguments and conflicts that they think about, old conversations you guys had together. I want to know, like, based off their thoughts, what should we be aware about? Holy Spirit. This wanted to come out again. So, okay, this person definitely wants to come in. A shy offer, something that's sure-footed because they took a lot of time to meditate and contemplate about it and heal through whatever grievances that could be going on within them while they're like watching you. It seems like as though like maybe before they stayed stuck in a comfort zone with the Eight of Swords, being addicted to self-pity, feeling stuck as if there's nothing left of them to do with this matter, but like the attraction is still there. They still feel like Cupid struck them, and they still feel like they see a future with you, like you being a wish fulfillment and wanting to take a risk towards you, this new beginning, making daring, bold decisions, being a self-starter, believing in the possibility in this, like, because they view it being such like a bright, prosperous future, but like beyond the confusions of like the uncertainty if this would like follow through. It seems those person's been loyal to you. They've been, I hear like soaking up your light when they watch you. So you influence this person greatly to see clearly within themselves what needs to be adjusted and what needs to be healed, what pains need to be healed in order for them to respect your healthy boundaries that you put up. That's probably what made them feel a sense of limitedness and stagnancy, because you upheld some kind of healthy boundary within them, within this connection, and that forced this person to go within and really assess like the spiritual lessons at hand. and try to get out of despair and anxiety, overcoming fears, and be able to take a chance and move about in a way that's sure-footed because they heed the right guidance. They could have saw this as like far out, like not within reach, but still they wanted to take a risk because they feel inspired to take action, daring, bold decisions here. They've been withholding they've been trying to take more accountability and responsibility with the Temperance, I'm feeling. When they view you, they're wanting to 1, 2, 3. They're wanting to like count you in their future. Like they're wanting you to be on their side. They're wanting to communicate something, possibly see how you're feeling, wanting to create with you. I'm feeling with this. I always get a sense of like Peter Pan and Neverland, never wanting to grow up, inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So it's a sense that like you're going about things your own, not needing this person, that's forcing them to do the same, because I feel like they feel inspired by that, by you not needing them. That made their love for you remain or grow even more. Enough for them to set aside some kind of pride and come forward with some kind of unsureness, because maybe they question, I don't know, something about these two, like the Martyr and Knave of Coins. They chose something and now it seems like they have to backtrack and start over. Maybe they worry if they given them their all to some kind of other situation that they feel they've wasted away a lot of energy. Or something. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But like, because I saw the King of Coins, but the Knave wanted to come out. Let me see. Clarify. Just a little bit more. This person's thoughts the last time they saw group 1. Death card. I saw the Hermit and the Star and the 6 of Wands. The Hermit, the Star, and the 6 of Wands. A lot of you wanted to come out. This person has you heavy in their thoughts. And 4 of Swords came out between that and the King of Cups behind that. So with the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, they're like I said in the beginning, heavy contemplation about you when they last saw you. It just seems as though this person is thinking about the ending of things and wanting to revive that because they still feel some kind of tie between you. The thread still feels strong, and this may be some kind of like taboo situation, but there's a lot of things that's hidden from you. I should be making a video about that, like hidden things that you need to be aware about. Spirit wants you to be aware that, yeah, it seems like they want to nurture this connection back to health, even though it seems like you guys gone through a painful ending. But they're going through some kind of evolution within themselves, possibly like because of their grieving the ending of this. They're trying to be like, this can't be it. It's got to be more. Basically, what came out was the Knave of Wands again. So yet again, another Knave. So there's a sense of them going back to the basics and trying to, yeah, just gain the feeling, the sense of just taking initiative. It's within intention, because I see also the 4 of Coins, the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. Let me just soak this up. Yeah, this person is wanting like a spark, and yeah, they feel determined to go after this wish fulfillment. Possibly this is travel. 2 travel cards came out. And this could also be a tale of traveling too. Just a thirst for adventure, excitement, not wanting to be bored, really acting in haste. There's an urgency to wanting to act or say something, just be out with it already, that they've been holding within for quite a long time. It could be something about this person battling some kind of obsession with you because of you upholding some kind of boundary, and that's being the main factor here of like the healthy boundaries being at play here. That's part of the attraction of why this person is still intrigued, still engrossed, still wanting to still be willing to humble themselves and say, okay, I still have feelings for you. That's what it's saying here. And like beyond whatever doubts they could have of like what's done is done. There's no going back for what I've done too much. I'm feeling this person they just could have went too hard. They could have just done something that is there's no coming back from, and it's something that's very telling to you. Like I'm hearing like set in stone, but there's a matter of forgiveness here and mercy, compassion, some kind of moderation within themselves and within this connection is at play here. They think about like having to refrain, acting boldly, swiftly, coming towards you pretty fast, because maybe they think of you having your many options with the 7 of Cups, and thinking that this would be just officially over because you already chose something else. You have many other opportunities vying for your attention. It could definitely be vice versa. If it's not just them, you guys both have like, I'm hearing plenty of fishes in the sea, or there's just more to life than just this one person. Like there's a lot going on for you within your life that is just making your attention stray away from them. Possibly you being involved in your creations, or you going about your goals and ambitions. I feel like this person watches you be fine within yourself, possibly being really self-contained and licking your wounds while, okay, still healing, yeah, but moving on towards something better while still battling temptations that is this connection that could be still bogging you down in your mind. They could be aware that you could, or let me see, yeah, they could think, they have hope that you still feel the same because they still feel the tie to you. If it resonates, if you do have feelings for this person, I feel as though like this person has been heavily watching you and thinking about you, wanting to hold themselves more accountable about this, upholding themselves in a way that's more confident and free to take the chance, to take the risk. It seems as though this person is trying to align themselves with their heart's purpose beyond the distractions. They're trying to look for purpose, and it seems as though this person has their sights set on you. You definitely could be attractive. Like, it just comes out a lot of times. This person is really attracted to you, and there's a lot of intense energy out on here. So this person has strong emotions. If you ever doubt this person ever thinks about you or is watching you, they definitely are wanting to travel towards you. I think they find it sexy that you don't need them, that you're willing to take responsibilities and grow up and move on and not seek to basically fit yourself to a shitty situation and like try to make it work with them, or try to come back and try to win their heart, or like, don't you see, don't you feel it? It just seems as though you stepped away and focused on yourself and let them come to their own conclusions. And I feel like now that they see clearly, now that they gain a fresh vision of the situation, they're still working through their addictions. They're still working on trying to figure like the situation out, trying to figure you out, trying to see beyond what is in front of them and trying to just feel the connection and going beyond any lower natures or fighting against their comfort zone of trying to remain themselves in crappy situations. I feel like you help them see where others in their life has been trying to, I'm hearing like juke and jive, like trying to get something out of them, something about their community that they're wanting to like step away from the limelight and seek some kind of deeper reflection on like going about their own path. And I feel like you inspired them to do so. Am I making sense right now? I'm really trying, like, oh, this person wants to give back into this connection because they feel like they finally have something worthy of giving to you. They're definitely wanting to travel towards you and have some kind of fairness, but it still feels like a sense of like wanting to give out of a place of superiority, superiority complex, wanting to feel better than you, or feeling like, what, take it as it resonates. Because like they're having to humble themselves and like initiate, like, okay, pouring out their feelings. Like they want to talk about having some kind of new beginning, a new creative beginning with you, whether that be in work or just in romance. But it seems as though they have to like lower themselves a bit when they feel like they're the king. I'm seeing kings in the deck, but they're not wanting to come out. So I think that's very telling. I saw the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and yeah, the King of Coins. So this person is trying to come to terms with, okay, assessing their emotions, assessing their material world, and trying to align themselves with their purpose. I feel like they feel like you're a part of that. Yeah. Why did I say I feel like? I feel like. Yeah, this person does have a lot of feelings for you. And I feel like they get stuck in their head about you when they look at you. Like, I'm hearing Mesmerized by Ja Rule and Ashanti. Yeah. Like, you're attractive. Like, they could daydream, fantasize about you. Typically at night when they're laying down. They could be watching you on your page or on your platform or something, trying to figure out if you moved on or if you're still sad about the ending of this connection. But yeah, they know what they want. They feel pretty determined about how they feel about you. Yeah, I hope that resonated for you, group 1. Let me know if you sent some other messages that I didn't quite pick up on, but let me know if that resonated too by leaving a comment or liking, subscribing, sharing, and hitting the bell to know when I post again. And yeah, I appreciate you for spending time on this channel. Okay, I'm gonna clean this energy up for group 2. Those who chose this crystal, group 2, I'm gonna start with you. So I want to see today, what does this person think of when they look at you, when they see you, or what was on their mind when they last saw you. And I'm just gonna pull some cards, see what comes out. This could be very general or romantic, or yeah, let's see. Ace of Cups, but I'm not gonna take it. Let's see. What was on this person's mind the last time they saw you? What was on this person's mind the last time they saw you? Empress. Almost fell to the floor. Magician. King of Coins. And a 2 of Coins. Star. Holy Spirit, what was on this person's mind the last time they saw group 2? Knight of Wands. 5 of Coins. The Hierophant. Chariot. 8 of Coins. This person has a lot of thoughts. 4 of Cups, the bottom of the deck, overall energy, with the 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. So it seems as though they came to some kind of conclusion with the 2 tens, but like not seeing the opportunity when it was in front of them is the overall energy. So you, whoever is this feminine energy with the Empress, is abundant, and I almost said the Emperor, the Magician being right next to it. This is like creating life, having all the skills, the talents, the resources, necessary in order to live out life contently and remain in your power in order to co-create with the universe, to co-create with God, the life that, you know, is the whole milk and honey fulfillment. And this is someone who's receptive, and this is someone who is diligent in using their hands in order to put something together to make something out of nothing, which is literally nothing. This person could be out in the cold because they could have had their sights somewhere else, and now I feel like they definitely fantasized with the Four of Cups about what could have been, what should have been, because they let this opportunity pass them by being possibly bored with the situation with you. It could have got to the point where things was like getting pretty stale. Someone here could have chose differently with the Two of Coins, because they saw that leading to victory and success, some kind of lavish lifestyle with their resources, because they was trying to be on their shit with the King of Coins being next to the Magician. It seems as though this person thinks about being loyal and dedicated, something that seems like a dream come true, some kind of 1 in a million opportunity. They want to work on this. They want to work on healing their sense of faith when they think about you, or work on being more committed to this for their future with the Star card. This person wants to bolster their way coming towards you, and they think about this from time to time, like just doing this like today, like now, in their everyday life, of just defying the odds and surrendering the situation to spirit. Their actions that they've done thus far, the consequences in those actions, it seems as though you're like trying to see with you, like, is what I did that bad? Can I get into heaven type stuff? Like, am I forgiven, I feel, because I chose differently? And wanted to come towards you because you're receptive, you're not budging, you're remaining empowered and attracting things to you, because you lead yourself an abundant, fulfilling life where you don't really need this person. Because I feel like this person, like pile number 1, yeah, this person, like how it was in group 2, could have thought that you wanted something from them, because they could have been like this pillar within the community that people went to seek some kind of guidance or advice, that they thought that you were going to try to be like everyone else and try to get their attention and try to plead for some kind of space within their life. There definitely could have been another option that they chose. I want to get some clarifiers and then see what else I'm missing. When this person last saw you, what was on their mind? What was the nature of their thoughts? Clarify was already out here, Holy Spirit. Judge. Did I not say, like, something about their actions, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power? Something about like a struggle in power dynamics, or yeah, power struggle. They didn't really truly see your worth at the time or value you for what you brought. There was a sense of excitement and adventure that they were like thirsting after, so they just dipped in and dipped out when things went stale. Though it seems as though this person saw some kind of guidance, because they were put on the outskirts trying to make do of the situation by themselves, trying to manage their emotions and their passions and use that to put some kind of skill to use to create something out of what they lost. They could have like felt inspired through the ending, through the challenges of this relationship with the 2 5s being side by side. They definitely view this like as being victorious, like traveling towards you fairly fast. Like I was getting this in group 1. If you felt called to listen to group 1, like it's similar energy. Seeker, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Inability to commit to a path once found. So I feel like, yeah, this person could feel like lost without you, because you were the light that shed some kind of hope or inspiration for them to work on something, starting from like being a black sheep in a community, being on the outskirts or being left out in the cold, grieving what was lost, some kind of financial hardship, to being someone of like stature, being at the pinnacle of some kind of community, like being the pillar, of the community. They could, speak a lot of guidance, or they could have sought some kind of advice about how to utilize their skills and talents in order to be more flexible and more organized, make the plans necessary in order to dole out some kind of action towards you and make this like a practical decision, like that can actually be lived out, not just a dream and a fantasy, but something that's actually going to be worked on, something that they're actually going to commit to. Shadow attributes, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So it's a sense of their authority or your authority being challenged here. I did get a sense of someone feeling like a power struggle or something going on. Something that they feel is right. Committing to a path that they feel is right. They're trying to seek wisdom when they think about you. They're trying to figure out the truth of the situation, whether like you're just like everyone else and want them for only what they can give, like their material successes or their status or their power. It seems as though they let you be a missed opportunity. They let you pass them by because they have some sense of like snap judgment about you that was false, or some kind of, they could have assumed something about you, but now I feel like there's been some kind of change in their thoughts about you, some kind of evolution. They see the possibilities and what could be within this if they actually put the time and energy and the effort in. They thought this was almost over. They could have let some kind of toxic tie, or I'm hearing old karmic lesson they need to learn about accepting the lessons from their past. Something about them not behaving in a way that was like modest or modest or moderate. It wasn't balanced or fair within themselves and within this connection, while someone else remained upright, fair, honest, compassionate. They held true to some kind of healthy boundary, while the other person fell prey to addiction, temptation, the taboo, hidden things. Something about what's going on behind the scenes. They could be thinking about what could be going on with you, or like ignoring what's going on in their everyday life and having their sights on what they want, what they feel is right, beyond opposing forces trying to get in their way, trying to make them steer off course. Clarify Holy Spirit. What is the nature of this person's thoughts when they look at that? Group 2. When I last saw Group 2, what were they thinking? The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So I feel like, yeah, and you highlighted this person's fear of being empowered and taking action based off their feelings for you. I feel like they've been in deep contemplation about the feelings that they have for you and what to do about that. Like, what to do about that. Oh my gosh, my throat. I can't, like, inspires you to put compassion to action. So this person could have behaved in ways that was overindulgent, selfish, only for their own sense of self-aggrandizement or self-importance of, oh, look at me, look what I can create for myself, my great lavish life. This person could just live a life that's they appreciate things that are nice, like good food, nice things in their home, like good quality things that feel good when it comes to like things of the material world, and embracing negative causes or committing to a cause for personal gain. I feel like this person behaved selfishly in the past, and I feel like they think of the ways that just like the seeds that they planted before weren't true to them upholding some kind of value of like being upright, doing something for the good of all involved, a sense of community, or wanting to relate to one another. It seems as though they're all for themselves, and it lead them to be in a sense of lack, and they could have projected that onto you. You being in lack, or you not being someone of status, or being someone who doesn't have any power or money, someone who's not doing better than them, basically. And it just seems as though this person wanted it to be that way before, and that's what made this opportunity become something of the past. Instead of seeing that, how can we put our resources together and make people feel a sense of safety and comfort, feeling like not alone, feeling like, okay, I have something to give and I'm gonna give it freely and willingly. God, light attribute, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the external force within yourself and others. Shadow attribute, despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. So yeah, there's a sense of like feeling self-important here I was getting from this card, and not being underneath the King of Coins. So it's like, look at me master my material world, and like, no, there's like more to be had with that. Like, you're not seeing the full picture. I feel like you, with compassion coming out here like tenfold, I feel like you inspired this person to, yeah, put compassion into action, to do the work of planting the right seeds that's going to lead them to an actual abundant future, because of them striving to do about things, for them to strive to do things in their own selfish way, to get their own personal gain, to get their own success, their own victory, doing things that only benefit them, instead of seeing the importance of the external force within ourselves and others. I feel like this person possibly wasn't so kind to you in the past. That's what this person thinks about. Maybe it was the things that they said. Maybe they could have stopped communication with you and left you out in the cold with this being beneath this. But they didn't truly see like your light, what you brought to the situation in the beginning, which is what led this to be a missed opportunity. And now they want to dip back in, dip out and dip in. Okay. Oh, so yeah, you definitely could have felt called to group 1. And then let me know if that resonated, because I'm getting similar messages. Determination to remain young in body and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes, inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So some of this person chose another option that could have gave them more of a sense of physical security, making them look good, making them feel more abundant and successful within themselves, creating a life that they thought that they wanted, that they saw to be fulfilling, and like what they wished and hoped and dreamed for since they were a child. And like, this is what I'm deserving of having. Feeling a sense of entitlement, yeah. And not any sense of humility, or I'm like, okay, this is gonna benefit me, but like, okay, what can I do that's gonna benefit me and others? Like, what's gonna benefit me and the people around me? What's gonna be fair for everyone involved? I feel like you help this person embrace the feminine side of, you know, the sitting perched and being within your own creative seclusion bubble of receptivity and believing in the possibilities of everything. And I love hearing Maya Angelou, Love Liberates, because that always comes to mind with Empress energy, feminine energy, because there's a sense of like, yeah, committing to negative causes for personal gain, wanting someone to be dependent and not make their own, wanting someone to be dependent on you and not feel empowered or safe enough to feel competent and going about things and enacting change in their own lives, of just moving about in ways of taking action and believing that, okay, I may not have a lot, but like, I'm hearing God is a great multiplier, so I can make do with a little and it'll become big and great, which this being at the dominant energy, the bottom of the deck. God is feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. I heard life source, and I'm thinking like Genesis, so like the beginning. Yeah, and I was getting that energy from group 1 too. You highlight this person's fears, like they're cycling out like karmic lessons from the past, for sure, about lessons of self-empowerment and the change that it would bring in their life, instead of, you know, being induced by the self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Yeah, this person could have desired to undermine you, and that's what they think about when they see you. They could have been one to put you down or make you feel like you were incapable of enacting change in your life, of going about ways of conquering your fears and moving about life, of creating the life that you want. Okay, I didn't do this for group one, but I want to post some messages and see what is up. No sexual ones, just I want to see a clarifier. Holy Spirit, clarify what's already out here. I have sex with you a lot in my head. Really want you back still. I'm trying to make a gut decision about you right now. You are blessed. The dirtier you talk, the harder. Oh. No sex. They're wanting to act impulsively though. And yeah, something about making you feel little than them, or making you, because they feel bogged down by their intense emotions from you, but they're trying to be strategic. I feel like this person have sleepless nights with you on their mind. And yeah, I feel like this person pulls on your energy. That was a lot of messages. This person thinks about you heavily, especially like about your attractiveness. I was definitely getting that more in group one. But yeah, they're worried that you could be with someone else. Yeah. And now they realize that there's not anyone that they want more than you. It's something about like wanting what you can't have anymore because of this being the overall energy, a mischance. It seems as though they act bored and apathetic with you before, but now they feel inspired to dip back in until they feel bored again. But it's a sense of like now they recognize who you are. Okay, if you feel like this person is truly healed and not resentful, or you're not resentful towards this person and you still see a future with them, then maybe I feel like you do highlight this fear of self-empowerment and them wanting a change in this, and them wanting to make an amends, wanting some kind of forgiveness, or wanting to be, because this is still feeling like someone's wanting to feel above the other. But like, I see Empress here and I see King of Coins. So really, unless you're trying to say you're the Hierophant, like the Empress is still better. Like this Mother Gaia, that's literally God. I feel like you upheld yourself of being, upright, full of integrity, honest, compassionate. I feel like that's like all over this deck, and I feel like this person's being called to do the same, to put compassion into action, to see the possibility still in this connection, and try to make wrongs right, even if they can't get into heaven and what they've done was just far beyond you just coming back in my life again. I feel like there's still a sense of like making things fair, balancing the distribution of power, not trying to undermine anyone or make them feel low, because I feel like now they recognize the power of the external force within you and others. So there's a sense of them seeing your importance, and that's not being, deniable. Like you can't deny it. And there is a sense of like you bring a sense of optimism. I get that sense. With the warm tones, you make this person feel more confident in conquering their fears and creating the life that they want beyond how things look. with the Four of Cups, I do gain a sense of them seeing the possibilities, even though they could have let a missed chance go by. There are still, you know, things that are going good in the present situation to where they can, like, do something instead of just think and not choose happiness. Think of all the wrongs that are currently, like, going on in their life. Like, oh, there's so many bad things going on within this connection. Like, I don't see how it's gonna go up from here. Like, I don't see how I'm gonna be forgiven or how I'm gonna be spared. But I feel like this person is going through a lot of spiritual awakenings. I feel like it's been a long time to, like, there's been a stubborn person, I feel. But now I feel like they finally are putting in the work. But it is going to take many moons, day in and day out, for them to take inspired action to go after their dreams of where they see their fulfillment and their contentment lying beyond betrayal or hurt feelings. Exploitation of the female nature and form. Maybe they feel like because of your beauty that you're just going to exploit your body, that you were just going to use that to undermine them. Take it as it resonates. I think I'm done with this energy. Let me know if it resonates by liking, sharing, subscribing, and hitting the bell to let me know, or to let you know when I'll post again. And yeah, I appreciate you spending time here. You know, a decent little reading. I hope it was entertaining for you, and you have a blessed rest of your day. Bye.